UFC London is the best fight card this year. We had a couple of pay-per-views this year, but this one was crazy because all the fighters delivered. Every single one of them except Gunnar Nelson, of course.
Get ready for a snore fest, champ.
Fucking hell, that was a boring fight, but everybody else delivered. What a phenomenal card, phenomenal, and I love the crowd, man. But in this video I'm here to focus on two fighters, Ilia Topuria and Paddy Pimblett, aka Paddy the Paddy. Let's start with the Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria had the hardest fight in this card. Jai Herbert is a no joke. He's a phenomenal fighter. Unfortunately, he's getting fed a very elite fighters very early. And this is what you see how differently fighters are treated in UFC. A fighters like Jai Herbert gets feeded to these monsters. And you see Paddy Pimblett, like Paddy Pimblett is fighting even worse opponents that he fought in Cage Warriors. Like what the fuck? So I feel sad for Jai Herbert, like he shouldn't be fighting against this monster. But it is what it is. And he almost finished Ilia in the first round with the head kick. But Ilia is just the next level, man. You know, like he is an elite fighter. He will be the next champion. And this is the weight class above. You guys saw the huge size difference between them. Ilia Topuria had to move up a weight class from featherweight to lightweight in order to face Jai Herbert. And he one-shotted him. It was one of the best performances I have seen this year. There are a lot of fighters that are very good as a fighter. They have good set of skills, they have a good fight IQ, but they don't have that heart. The heart of the lion. And these are the fights that proves if you have that heart of the lion. The great example is the Ilia Adesanya vs Kelvin Gastelum. That fight showed everybody that Ilia Adesanya is a real deal. I call these fighters a monsters. There's a few fighters that are willing to die. They are willing to win by any means necessary. Most fighters would quit after getting that head kick. Monsters will not. And Ilia Topuria is right now the new monster in UFC, and he will come for the belt. He will be the next champion, I believe so. Ilia Topuria is now a ranked fighter. He's ranked 15. So his next fight is gonna be against a very elite fighters. I don't know who he's gonna fight against. I don't see anybody wanting to fight against him. But it's time. It's time for the UFC to push him to the heights. Ilia did call out Paddy Pimblett, which was a phenomenal call out. Even Henry Cejudo said that this was a phenomenal call out. It was a master heel work. Calling Paddy Pimblett a blonde bitch in front of his crowd, that's some heel work. But UFC is never ever is gonna let Topuria fight against Paddy Pimblett. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna see a dead body in the octagon. There's a reason why UFC is feeding cans to Paddy Pimblett. It is so funny to see how Paddy Pimblett is acting like Conor McGregor, like he's some big shot and he doesn't know who Topuria is. You know, like everybody knows who Topuria is. Topuria and Paddy Pimblett has been talking trash to each other for many years now on social media. Him acting like he's some kind of big deal, it's very funny. You haven't achieved shit in UFC. Ilia is ranked top 15 and you are fighting against bums and almost getting knocked out by them.
And speaking of heavy knockouts, I don't know if you saw Ilia Topuria, or hand sanitizer boy as you call him. He had a heavy knockout against Jai Herbert, and then he called you a blonde bitch and wanted to fight. Just what did you see the win? And if so, what were your thoughts?
I did. Give him his due, lad. It was a good knockout. It was a very good knockout, especially after taking that head kick in the first round. But if I hit him with that head kick, lad, I finish him. But as I say, he's just hand sanitizer boy to me. A lion doesn't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. You can.
The hype that Paddy Pimblett gets seems like he's some kind of elite fighter, but when you see him fight, you're like, what the fuck, dude? He's gonna get killed against an elite opponent or even a good fighter. But Paddy Pimblett is a great character, so UFC needs to protect him. You know, you saw the crowd's reaction when Paddy Pimblett came out. This really reminds me of when Conor McGregor was fighting in Ireland. Like, it was wild. So UFC is gonna protect him, but right now he has fought against two cans And he finished both of those guys in the first round, but he got almost knocked out in the process. Not only like Paddy Pimblett is fighting against cans, his opponents also have very, very low fight IQ. Like his opponent hurt him on the feet and he decided to take down a grappling expert. What?
What the fuck? What? Seriously, what the fuck is going on with you? Are you nuts? Are you out of your mind? Have you lost your fucking mind?
Like these cans that Paddy Pimblett is fighting against are so bad that you think that this is a fake fight. And in the end he literally gave up his back. Like, here, take my neck. Like, it's crazy. I don't see Paddy Pimblett beating an elite fighter in the lightweight division. And remember, lightweight division is the most stacked division in the UFC. Now we have a bunch of lightweights calling out Paddy Pimblett. One of them is Ottman Azaitar. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So Ottman is calling out Paddy Pimblett. If you guys don't remember who Ottman is, let me refresh your memory. Listen to Dana White talk about him.
So he and his team cut off their wristbands, gave them to somebody outside the bubble. I don't know how they even did it. That guy taped them, showed up here with a bag, went into a room, shimmied across 4 balconies, went in his room, dropped the bag off, changed his clothes, and then left. Now, when security tried to stop him, he wouldn't stop either way. And, yeah, it's just bad. He's gone. He's no longer a UFC fighter, and he's not fighting tonight.
It seems like he's back, and he's calling out Paddy Pimblett. This is actually a perfect fight to make. 2 upcoming fighters, both are undefeated in UFC, both are unranked, but UFC is not gonna make this happen because Ottman is extremely dangerous fighter and he would knock Paddy Pimblett out in the first round. So let's not do that to Paddy Pimblett and let's feed him another opponent. And I have a great idea who should be fighting against Paddy Pimblett next. Now that Paddy Pimblett has run through all the cans in the lightweight division, he has to fight against a better opponent, and that would be Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson would be a perfect opponent for Paddy Pimblett. Michael Johnson is a veteran. He has fought against who's. He has fought against Khabib. He has fought against Justin Gaethje and many others. I think Michael Johnson knocked out Dustin Poirier, but that was many years ago. Now he has been losing a lot. He has 3 losses in a row. He even lost to Clay Guida. So this would be a perfect opponent for Paddy. Let's make this fight happen. I think this is a perfect opponent for Paddy Pimblett. A big name, experienced veteran with a losing streak. Perfect. Dana White said that UFC will come back to London this year. That's how amazing the event was. And next time it's probably gonna happen in bigger arena. So this is my matchmaking. So the main event is gonna be between Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman. The co-main event will be Tom Aspinall versus Tai Tuivasa. And the third fight would be Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Johnson. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this. Do you guys like my matchmaking? Also, remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video if you like. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye.